Hello, there's the sound. Hi, guys. How are you? Everybody get settled. I got to check on something. I'll be right back. But just hang out for a second. I'll be right back. I just got to check on one thing. You stay right there. You don't. Okay. You're probably going to hear me. I don't know. My mic might cut out, but I have some food going. Oh, I have some food going in my kitchen here. If you can still hear me. It is a nice veggie bolognese. Delish, delish, delish. I'm gonna have a nice little dinner with that. Just want to check on that really quick and get myself a beverage. A beverage. Well, hello. Well, fancy meeting you here. How the heck are ya? Okay, yeah. You could hear me. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad you could hear me. I was hoping you could. Happy hour is here. I am so happy to be doing this again. Happy hour was a really cool thing over the winter. Yeah, I kind of missed it too. Okie dokie, kids. So, hi. Welcome to Happy Hour. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just got finished with the live session, the live collective reading on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I highly recommend that you do so at divine_conversations. Tamika! Hi, Tamika. How are you? So yeah, welcome. So there was the collective reading there. So I'm not doing the collective reading here. So what we're doing now is we're just getting straight into the single question personal readings. Yes. So I need to double check here. Last I checked, we were at 9 people, but then I think at the very end of our Instagram session, one last reading did come in. So let me double check here. But I hope you guys, Kaitlyn, I have a question for you. I hope you guys are having a great day though. It has been rainy and nor'eastery all day here. Kaitlyn, you want 2 questions. You have 2 questions, yes? Sorry. I was just waiting for Oh, okay. Then I need to send you a refund. Unless you want the 2 questions. So, Intuition Goddess, happy hour questions are they're $5 off, so they're $25. But I'm just trying to clear up a little discrepancy here. But yeah, it's been nor'eastery here all day, which I absolutely loved because it really got me into the mode of like hibernating this season, this like winter season, and like just like barricading myself in my room. Well, girl, you double paid. I mean, that's not even keeping the change. You just double paid. So I want to make sure I don't want to like take your money like that. But yeah, it was great. So I sat in my place all day, just like relaxing, getting ready for happy hour, and just like, doing some research on these new things that I'm looking to embark on and blah blah. It was lovely. I absolutely adored it. I can't wait for the winter when we get all snowed in and we can't go nowhere. And so then I have even more of an excuse to stay inside and not see anybody. What? I didn't say that. But anyway, NT way. Hi, Pedro. Oh yeah, I love wearing layers. That's actually one of my favorite things about Aneema, I thought you were here already. Why did I feel like you were here already? Anyway, Kaitlyn, you're first. Oh geez. Oh geez. Oh, I just threw all kinds of cards everywhere. Oh, hold on. Hold on, you guys. So Kaitlyn, you're first. And if you like, we can do 2 questions. We don't have to, but if we want, we can do 2 questions. After that, I've got Nicole. Then we have Elizabeth. Then we have Destiny. Then Brina. Brina, are you here? Brina? Oh, that's weird. Hey, Brina. Okay, so did you want 2 questions as well? Because you're another person that I have 2 payments from, or like a double payment. Not to say that it's like 2 separate. Oh, no, what am I talking about? No, I get what happened. Never mind. No, forget it. Forget it, Brina. It's fine. I see what happened now. So I potentially have 2 more spaces left. Okay, so anyway, we have Kaitlyn, then we have Nicole, then Elizabeth, then Destiny, then Brina, then Sheila, and then Aneema. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to pop my Yarritos. Yarritos! I love Yarritos. This is my favorite. This is grapefruit. So tasty, but it's sugar. It's some good ass sugar too. Yeah. Okay. Churros. Cheers to happy hour. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah. I just got splashed. All right, ladies and germs. Kaitlyn, you're first. So let me see. Where you at, girl? Where you at? Hi, Scorpio 1111. There you are. Okay, Kaitlyn, you're here, yes? Hi, Brandy. Ooh, look, someone just came in. Kaitlyn, I need your question. Oh, there you are. Truth. Ah, Jess. Okay, cool. So, Jess, you're on the list. Oh, I have to rework this whole damn thing. All right, it doesn't matter. Okie dokie. So, Kaitlyn, let's see what we've got for you here. No, you didn't miss anything, honey. We're just getting started now. Let's see. No, I totally get that. I totally understand, Kaitlyn. So, in terms of your question here, so you're figuring out the next steps. Okay, well, do you want to look into that? I feel like letting go of your journey is pivotal. Working on releasing and moving forward is absolutely pivotal on your journey, on anyone's journey, really. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, Aneema. All right, so let's look into what's necessary for you right now, Kaitlyn. I'll give this 3 shuffles in total here for you, Kaitlyn. What is it? What's necessary for you? What do you need to move on for the next steps on your journey? 1 more shuffle, they're saying. Okay. All right, Kaitlyn, overall energy, the Hierophant. Okay, the message that I'm getting here, Kaitlyn, is needing to start to come to terms with what this situation is teaching you, okay? Because the Hierophant is about teaching and learning, all right? It also does represent, or it also does, it does represent society, dogma, university, that kind of stuff, the patriarchy, even that kind of stuff. But that's not what I'm really feeling here. For you specifically, Kaitlyn, I'm feeling like there are some lessons that you need to come to terms with, become aware of, but it's more of a turn. It's not necessarily just coming to terms with it, because that's going to happen in time. It's more a feeling of needing to become consciously aware of them, like needing to be able to look at what's happening in your life right now, regardless of where it's coming from. Maybe it's your twin situation, or maybe it's just other elements in your life. In order for you to make that next step up spiritually, you're going to have to start to see the elements around you and why they are showing up in your life. Because ultimately, as we say all the time, us readers here, your external reality is a direct reflection of your internal reality, right? So in order for you to really get that level up, you're going to need to understand why elements, or to a certain extent, why elements in your life are around you. Now, that could mean maybe you've pulled it in, so there's something energetically happening that you need to clean up, or it could simply just be circumstances that are happening outside of you to see how it affects you. Does it affect you at all? Are you continuing to be triggered by these circumstances or situations? Is it going to trigger a sense of self-loathing or blah, blah, that? These are just examples, but I hope this is making sense. I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Okay, let's see. Underneath that is the Four of Cups. Ooh. Is this making sense so far, Kaitlyn? Because what I want to do, to be honest, what I want to do is just pull the rest of the cards and see what we get. Hi, Stella. And thank you. Exactly. And okay. And I feel like part of what has, thank you, part of what has come back for you recently, exactly, is they want you to go deeper with it. And part of that is the sense of unrequited love or a missed opportunity or something specific in those terms. Okay, I might have to stop and blow my nose, but let's see here. Let's see what else you have. Ah. Excellent. All right, Kaitlyn. So at the root of your reading here, at the root of your situation, you do have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this is about perseverance. The journey is not over. Regardless of how it may look on the surface, Kaitlyn, the journey is not over. All right. I just heard you still got some fighting to do. And that fighting has to do with walking away. Eight of Cups is in the center of the reading for you here, okay? On either side of the Eight of Cups, flanking the Eight of Cups, you have the Four of Swords in what can be considered like a past energy, and the Two of Pentacles in a position that can be considered the future energy, okay? So in the past, I'm seeing this Four of Swords. Now, the energy that's coming through here, Kaitlyn, is specifically in terms of your twin flame journey. And in the past, we'll call it, you had the Four of Swords, which to me is symbolizing separation. I might sneeze again. Is representing separation for you, okay? But it's representing separation in terms of the change in perspective that comes with being in this separation phase, yes? Which thus is allowing you in the current moment is giving you the change in perspective that you need to start walking away from some things. Okay, with the 8 of Cups, that's in your present energy, which is another reason why, number one, you have this perseverance card at the root of the situation, because you're needing to persevere, because you're still needing to walk away from some things. But also what's crowning you, or what's at the top of your reading here, and keep in mind, we're doing this in a cross format. So I have, here, let me move the camera so you can see. But this is the format that we're doing this in, you guys, okay? So I have, this is the crowning situation. This is the current situation. This is the root. This is the past. This is the future, okay? If you want to look at it that way. And sometimes it does resonate in that way to look at it that way. But what's crowning you right now, Kaitlyn, is the Hierophant. So you're in the process right now of persevering. Okay, this is your situation from top to bottom, top, middle, bottom. The Hierophant is crowning you. That's logically speaking, that's what's going on in your head. Okay, and this is the energy that is asking you to start seeking the lessons out of these circumstances. So basically what I just heard is so you can put them to rest. Eight of Cups, walk away from certain things and persevere with that. And thus, being in this current state right now, Kate, and surmounting that, successfully moving forward with it, brings you a greater sense of balance in the physical realm. 2 of Pentacles. Now, what I'm already getting from this 2 of Pentacles energy that's in your forward-looking energies here, whatever you come to terms with here, whatever you leave behind you here that is no longer serving you, and the greater balance that this is bringing into your, that ultimately will lead to in your life moving forward, is going to be like setting the stage for the next level of ascension that you're moving towards. Does that make sense? Herb Crafters Tarot, huh? I need to blow my nose. Give me a second here, guys. There we go. That's better. Hey, Kate, where'd you... Oh, okay. Wait, no. Kaitlyn, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Kaitlyn? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. So yeah, that's okay. That's all right. No worries. As long as you got the message, and don't worry if you guys miss anything, if you can't be here for the whole session, even though you may want to be, or if you end up not being able to be here for your session, like things cut out, don't worry, you'll still be able to watch it later. I'm gonna leave this up, okay? Hi, Nicole. Okay, so I mean, there you have it, Kaitlyn. I hope that helps. You're doing a great job. You're absolutely on the path. You just have to keep in mind that, you know, oh, thank you, Strawberry Moon. You're hitting resistance, yeah. Yes, Kaitlyn, yes. The 4 of Swords is also an energy of surrender. Okay, so what I feel like is necessary here for you is to just kind of like sink into it. You don't have to try so hard, okay? Just sink into the vibration, sink into the energy, and allow the thoughts and experiences to flow. And just start to pay conscious attention to them. And just feel through them. You don't have to force anything to happen, okay? You don't have to try too hard. Don't try and make it happen in any sort of time frame either. That's just, you're just going to be rushing the situation. Allow it to take its course. And I understand that gets daunting because then your ego flares up and it's like, well, what if it takes me a whole year? Then it takes you a whole year. In the end, it's worth it. All right? I'm not saying it's going to take that long, but you get what I'm saying. All right? So there you have it. Yay. Okay. So, are you sure, Kate, are you sure you don't want another question? You sure? Or do you maybe want to save it for another session? But either way, Nicole, you are next. Okay, so let's save it. So just remind me, all right? I'm just going to need you to remind me later. But we'll definitely save it for another session. Nicole, you're next. Excellent. I like that idea. Hi, Nicole. All right, so let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. If you guys haven't noticed, I crack myself up on a regular basis. It has been a gift of mine since I was a very young boy. Oh, thanks. I do have space. I have one more space for a question, Scorpio. So if you want to put in a question, then you can send $25 to paypal.me/divine conversations. But then that's going to be it. That's going to be our 10th. Oh, wait. Yes. I have you, Jess. I mean, you got to entertain yourself, Nicole. Why, who else, who is your first line of entertainment? Your own self, right? Or am I just crazy? Maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, so Nicole, you are next. Let's see. Oh, honey. All right. Do you have love coming in before the end of the year? I mean, yes, of course you do have love coming in before the end of the year. The divine sends you love 24/7. Bing. So, I don't know. I don't know. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Nicole, with your question. At least with the way I do readings, I don't really work with time. I would rather help you become conscious of some blockages that you may have that keep love from coming in, okay? And then instead of focusing on a specific time, because it is not going to happen when your ego wants it to, instead of focusing on a specific time, it's more important to focus on cultivating the love that you wish to receive from another person by giving it to yourself, okay? So, with that said, is there a way that you would like to reshape your question, Nicole? Okay, whatever you. So let's talk about where you are in position in relation to love, finding love externally. Let's talk about what could be blocking you from that. Oh, I'm glad, Kiara. All right, Nicole. I'm going to give you 2 more shuffles. And then we'll see what could be blocking you. What's blocking you? Oh, gosh. Okay, 1 more shuffle, they say. Okay, that's enough. All righty. Boop. All right, overall energy. The Fool. So there could be love coming towards you very soon. Maybe by the end of the year. Maybe before the end of the year. And I'm kind of feeling like it might be something that's really quite sudden. I'm feeling an energy of taking a leap of faith, but it feels very happy. Like it's something you would be very excited to leap into. It could be very new for you. Maybe there could be travel involved, or a new circumstance, maybe with someone that you may have never really even thought you would be with. Something unorthodox for you, like out of your comfort zone or not your normal type, something like that. With the Queen of Pentacles underneath the deck, underneath the Fool. Excuse me. So what this Queen of Pentacles energy is kind of saying here is your nurturance, your abundant abilities. Are you a really good cook? I'm almost getting, you know what I'm getting? A vibe, the vibe that, yes, okay. What I'm getting specifically, Nicole, is that you may win someone over with your cooking abilities. I'm getting a very specific feeling, and I don't know if you're going to resonate with this. It may just be how my guides are relaying the message for me, because a friend of mine just recently added me to this Facebook group about Puerto Rican food. And I mean, I sit there and I joined it. It's a private group, and my mouth just waters because it's like, oh my God, that just looks so fucking delicious. But it's the vibe that I'm getting from that. It's like being that, like that Puerto Rican girlfriend or mother or whatever, grandma or whatever, that, you know, that really knows how to really put some meat on someone's bones, you know, in a good, loving, compassionate way. That's just the vibe that I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like that's what's going to help you win somebody over. And this may be someone that you wouldn't normally traditionally go for. And yet you two feel very compatible. Very compatible. Okay, let's see what else. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Oh my God, this is this is so cool, Nicole. So you have, at the root of the situation, you have the Ace of Swords. This is and what I'm getting with the Ace of Swords here for you, Nicole, is the Ace of Swords represents knowledge of self, being your root aspect, which is adding or aiding to the Queen of Pentacles status that you're resonating at right now, that is representing you, okay? And then here comes your person, Knight of Wands, coming in hot and heavy, kind of rushing a little bit, very eager, very eager. Now, this is not around yet, because in the center of the situation, you have the Nine of Wands. You need to not give up on love. You need to not throw in the towel. You need to not compromise just for the sake of being happy or having the status that you are looking for, but watering it down just so that you can say you have it. You know, that's the type of energy that I'm picking up with this Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands energy. Because right next to that, Nicole, you've got the Star. You've got wish fulfillment here. I really feel like there is a partner coming forward for you that is really unconventional in terms of what you would normally go for. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now, Nicole, okay? So please, Spirit wants me to say, we do not want you to give up. Just because the timing may not exactly be what you might want, what your ego might be seeking validation in terms of, okay? So there you have it, Nicole. I hope that was helpful. All right, Aneema, that's fine. That is just fine. So Elizabeth, you are next. Nicole, are you Puerto Rican at all, or do you have any sort of like Spanish heritage or something? Or is that just because I've been on that group lately? Oh, you're getting out of here. Oh, you're a mutt. Okay, that's fine. That did come in at an interesting time, didn't it, Jasmine? That was interesting. Anyway, I have moderators. Aneema, you're a moderator. Do I have any more? I just want to make sure Aneema doesn't get overloaded if we do have a good amount of activity. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Nicole. I was just wondering because that was just part of the image. But also, hi, Jess. Also, if you are a mutt, then you could very well have some of that in you. All right. Anyway, Nicole. Oh, that was you. So Elizabeth, you are next. So Elizabeth, let me look at, because I didn't look at your thingy. At your thingy. Your thingy. Where's my thingy? Here it is. Okay. We're gonna look. We're gonna look. I can't, Aneema. I can't eat any of that stuff. I am gluten intolerant. I would love to, though. Elizabeth. Okay. Oh, and then we have Jess here too. Intuition Goddess, you are a moderator also. Jasmine, I'm going to go ahead and make you one just so that we have 3. Awesome. Ooh, Aztec. That's awesome. I mean, I have Spanish heritage too. My dad is Panamanian, which is a big old mutt. He's first generation of his family to be born here in the States. And then my mom is part like Jamaican Caribbean mix and half Irish. Like her mother was Brooklyn Irish woman. My Guma, my grandmother. Will you be coming into a romantic union with this individual, Elizabeth? Are you here, Elizabeth? Can we get started with yours? I love that, Jasmine. German, English, Native American, and African American. That's beautiful. Okay. All right. Cool. So, excellent. All right, Elizabeth. So will you be coming into union with this individual? One more shuffle, they say. Elizabeth. I'm hearing you need to be more patient. Boop. All right. What I'm hearing, Elizabeth. Wait. I'm looking for Elizabeth M. So Elizabeth M. Yes, that's you. Okay. I'm hearing that you need to be a little bit you need to be patient. I'm also hearing that he's moving at a snail's pace. Okay. And that is valid. And this is like a direct channel. It's valid, and you have every reason to feel frustrated, but at the same time, you don't. Just like the rest of us. Like, all right, like from certain perspectives, we can see how, the snail pace that the masculine is moving in is pretty frustrating. But at the same time, you got to understand what the masculine is up against. You got to be compassionate about that. So at other perspectives, it's like, well, it's more about doing the work, learning the lessons, healing the energies than it is about coming into union with someone. Does that make sense? So that's just why they're saying that you just need to be a little bit more patient, even though, yes, we understand that he is moving at a snail's pace. But overall energy here, you do have the 6 of Cups, you guys. So check it out, Liz. You guys have this connection. And I almost want to tell you, well, what I just heard is that's what you need to be focusing on. The fact that you do, in fact, Okay, you do in fact have this connection with each other, but yes, like what you just said, there's a lot of clearing and cleansing that needs to happen. And some of this is ancestral, I'm feeling like, especially on his side. A lot of this has to do with ancestral cleansing and clearing out those programs and blah 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 and purging all of that. But you guys have this connection. So if you've been questioning if the connection is real, the connection is there, okay? Underneath the Six of Cups, the Hierophant, teaching and learning. All right, but also the Hierophant can represent marriage and commitment. Let me see what else we get here before I... Oh! Ooh! Damn. What? I mean, this is the... I'm sorry. I realized my reactions are probably like, oh my God, what is it? What's happening? Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm going to start here. At the root of the situation, you have the Seven of Swords. So there's deception here. All right. The deception that I'm picking up on, it being at the root of the situation, is deception in terms of the three-dimensional expression or the three-dimensional representation of what's going on in your lives right now. Okay. In the core of your reading, you have the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. All right. To be quite honest with you, Elizabeth, what I'm getting from these energies is very similar to what our collective reading was about on Instagram. Okay, in terms of this 10-10 energy, it happened this morning and now it's happening again. I'm getting headaches. They're on the sides of my head. Anyway, I'm sorry, Elizabeth, back to you. Okay, so this feels very similar to the energies that I was picking up on in the collective reading on Instagram. I don't know if you checked that out. If you haven't, I would highly recommend that you do so. But this is more about changing the game for yourself. And if this is an individual that is your divine counterpart, that's okay. You can go watch it later. It's still up there. But even if this is your divine counterpart, what this is showing me here with the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, the Lovers is about a choice, all right? And often I like to say that the Lovers is a choice between vice or virtue. Vice being what everyone else around you thinks, virtue being what your heart truly wants or feels. And part of that whole vice situation is staying in this situation or staying in a circumstance that does not make you happy, that really is not fulfilling you. There's no growth, there's no change, there's no nothing. It's just a stagnant energy. Just because someone is your divine counterpart or your twin flame or whatnot, whatever, that's the energy that this is trying to get you out of. Between the Hierophant, which is the teaching and the learning, right? And the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, making the choice to stand with the Lover's energy, making the choice to stand in your power, be the nurturing, caring, loving, compassionate, resourceful, abundant, grounded individual that you are as the Queen of Pentacles, but also the sexy, fiery, charismatic, magnetic, magical individual that you are as the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles is giving me an energy of you sitting in this power and allowing it to speak for itself. So whether that attracts this divine masculine or this counterpart here that you're inquiring about, or whether it attracts somebody new, that's all your own decision. It's really whoever lines up with the energy or matches, harmonizes with the energy that you are embodying. Because, and the reason why I'm taking all of this from here is because of the presence of the Queen of Pentacles at the very center of your reading. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, I often like to say, is best friends with the Queen of Swords. Neither one of these women or energies, neither one of them will take any shit from anybody. All right. The Queen of Swords is the worst when it comes to that. The Queen of Pentacles, however, she's patient, she's sturdy, she recognizes the challenges that are in front of people, and she's willing to be there to help. But she's not going to stick around forever if you're just spinning your wheels and not getting anywhere and basically taking advantage of her. She's not going to let anybody do that. Both the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords are not energies that are going to allow them or allow anybody to waste their time. So, with that said, what it feels like here right now for you, Elizabeth, is you're patiently waiting. You're sitting here in this energy. You are patiently waiting for your person in question to basically, as the Queen of Pentacles says it, to shape up, right? But I just heard, but he's not doing it. He's not doing it. Now, with that said, the Queen of Pentacles says, you know what? Fine. Fuck it. I'm going to put myself out there, Queen of Wands, and I'm going to attract the individual that is right for me. And I really don't even feel like you have to put much effort into that, Elizabeth. Now, here's the other thing that's coming through with your reading here. This individual that you're inquiring about, this might be an illusion. The Seven of Swords, but it might be an illusion to help get you into this mode. The Lovers, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, making a choice in terms of the abundance that you have to provide to a partner, to a family, whatnot, whatever, and then embodying the vibration that attracts someone that resonates with that. Hi, Melinda. Does that make sense, Elizabeth? Because that's what I'm feeling about this connection with this individual. And that's where it comes, where the Six of Cups also comes back around in terms of the roots. Do you see how the roots are highlighted on this card here? Well, this is helping you clear up roots. Unearth toxic habits, toxic circumstances, that kind of thing. Does this also make sense? Awesome. Now, I'm not going to sit here, Elizabeth, and tell you whether or not this person in question, this person that you're inquiring about, is actually a fraud or not, or is actually an illusion or not. That is for you to decide, okay? But what I can tell you is that the energy between the two of you right now is basically helping you shape up. You know, I'm hearing that song from Greece. Is it called Shape Up? You know that song that Olivia Newton-John sings to John Travolta? You better shape up, 'cause I need a man. That one. I'm hearing that right now in my head. And my heart is set on you. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. But take it as it resonates. All right, Elizabeth, you know, there are some things that you do. Yes, you have to figure out for yourself, but take the time. You'll get there. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, Destiny, you are next, followed by Brina, then Sheila, then Aneema, then Jess. You're welcome, Liz. Oh, no, it's called You're the One That I Want, right? You're the One That I Want? Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I remember when they used to play that movie all the time on VH1. This was when I was in Albany. Me and my sister were in elementary school. I think I was in maybe like 5th grade. Uh-oh, something just came in. Let me see, y'all. Let me see, let me see, y'all. Let me see, y'all. Let me see. Oh, thank you. What is this? Wow, thank you, Melinda. That is so beautiful. I really appreciate that. It's good to see you. I'm glad you made it here for, you got in a little earlier this time. I remember last time we were doing all these, you always, you tend to like come in at the very end. So I'm glad that you made it. I'm glad that you made it. All right. So Destiny, where you at, girl? Where you at? Ooh. Yeah, I noticed the headaches this morning, and then it stopped, and it didn't start up again until just now. Actually, there is so much brightness going on here. I hate is the glare in my glasses annoying you guys? I'm sorry. If it is, then I'll stop using my desktop over here because that seems to be what's doing it the most. I'm looking for Destiny. Destiny, where you at, girl? No, Kara, we're all full. I'm so sorry, honey. That's not it. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, congratulations, Melinda. Hey, how's your house? I just remembered. How's your house going? Is Destiny here? Terrible? What do you mean terrible? Hi, Sarita. All right, well, I'm looking for Destiny right now, but then if not Destiny, then Brina. Brina, you're here. I know, Brina, you're here, right? There you are. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Melinda. I'm sorry to hear that. That's just not nice. Not nice at all. All right, so Brina, we're gonna go with you next, then Sheila, then Aneema, then Jess. And if Destiny shows up before then, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right, Brina. Let's look at what your question is. Oh, we're gonna hide those, huh? Sorry, I can't make any promises there, girl. Oh, wait. That's okay. That's all right. Well, let's see if they do come out. Let's see if we can get you some advice as to stop them from following. Yeah, how about that? What the hell is going on in my life? Well, my love life. Okay. All right. Bunch of frogs. Ooh, girl. I love that. Hashtag bunch of frogs. Okay. All right, Brina. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? For you, Brina, let's see what's going on in your love life, girl. Uh-oh. That was the transmitter for my mic. Hold on a second, guys. Did you hear that? Good. I'm glad it's not broken. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on in your love life, Brina. Just one more shuffle. All right, Brina, let's see. Oh, Destiny's here. Wait, hold on. And then I'm going to cut the deck. Okay, Destiny, that's fine. Just hang out. And I'm going to do you next, right after Brina, okay? All right, cool. So, but Brina, we're going to cut your deck here. Ooh. Boop. Okay. Overall energy. The Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. No worries, Destiny. It's all good. You know what this is saying, Brina? You're probably going to have to kiss a bunch of frogs. You know, I almost want to tell you to revel in the process of weeding out the frogs. I mean, I'm getting the feeling that each individual that you have been interacting with has been able to shed some light onto the contrast for you. So has been able to help you see some elements that you don't want. I just get a feeling of you continually updating your vortex. That's literally how it's being spoken to me. You're continually updating your vortex with different specifications through each person that you have false starts with. Does that? All the frogs, honey. Exactly. See, but Kaitlyn, that's part of it. That's part of it, Kaitlyn. Being able to enjoy the contrast. Do you know what that is? That's step 5. If you follow Abraham, that's step 5. All right. Underneath the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Emperor. Slowly but surely, you are going to find an Emperor. You see that? Exactly, Jasmine. Let's see. Ooh, oh shit. Yeah. Oh, wow. Brina, we actually got the contrast card here. This is at the root of your reading, the 7 of Pentacles. This, in my opinion, as a reader, there is one card out of the whole deck that literally speaks directly to the energies of learning through the contrast. In my opinion, that is the 7 of Pentacles. And that is at the root of the situation for you here. Okay. So it's not the 5 of Swords. What were the cards? What were the cards that you wanted me to hide? Hold on, wait, let me go back. You don't have to type it. I'm going to find it. The 5 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, it's not the 5 of Swords, but it is the Queen of Swords. Do you see that? Do you see that? It's the Queen. That monster, that devil woman, that she-devil. Yeah. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Yeah. You have been a little too much in the Queen of Swords energy here, my friend. Because this is a journey of self-mastery. 3 of Pentacles, okay? That is the root. That is not the root, the center of your reading here. Moving forward, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Coupled with the Knight of Pentacles And the Knight of Pentacles is crowning you. The Seven of Pentacles is at the root, is supporting you. The Eight of Pentacles is moving forward in your energies. You could look at that as a bit of a future energy. What I'm seeing here is you slowly but surely weaving your web. What are we going to call you? Are we going to call you a Black Widow here? Don't be a Black Widow. Don't be a Black Widow. Don't weave your web just to bite the guy's head off, okay? Don't be the Black Widow. Don't be the praying mantis, all right? All right? Is this making... I swear to God. I swear to God. I cracked myself up. But is this making sense? Uh-oh. Okay, something just came through. What is this? KSS, so. Carol Ann, thank you so much, but the floor is closed, so I don't think I'll be able to get to your reading during this session. Guys, if you are interested in a reading, please read the description box. Also, please, especially if you're coming in later in the session, because we're already an hour into the session, please make sure or ask if there are any available spots, because if we go over the 10, I will honor them, but I'm not going to be able to do it during the live session, okay? Carol Ann, I'm gonna write you down here on the list, but I doubt we'll be able to get to you tonight, okay? But anyway, Brina, is this making sense, my love? I need to learn Spanish, sunshine love. Well, it's okay, Kara, we don't have, we just don't have, I believe we're over, you're like my 11th person now, and there are really only 10 spots for happy hour, but I can do it, I can honor it. I just doubt I'll be able to honor it during the happy hour session. Okay. Oh, well, praying mantis, because praying mantises, they actually, the females actually devour or eat the males. Sometimes, they don't always. Most of the time they do, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just, because they you know, they put out their pheromones and it attracts the male, and the male comes through, and then she either eats him, which in turn helps to fuel the process of like laying her eggs and everything like that. So it's not like a malicious thing. It's actually like the male, the ingesting of the male is actually providing fuel for the egg laying and all that. And I think the egg generation or something like that. But then sometimes they'll mate and then she won't eat them, or they might mate. She might eat them while they're mating. So like that male is providing a double service. Ew! But so that's that. I'm just Queen of, well, it's the Queen of Swords energy. Okay, all right, all right. So the Queen of Swords is an energy of making swift cuts. Okay, the Queen of Swords is a no bullshit energy. She is not as she is nowhere near as diplomatic as the King of Swords or her male counterpart. The King of Swords can be seen as the judge, the diplomat, the person that wants to hear all sides of the story, wants to see all evidence, and get as many perspectives before he makes his final verdict, even though he may already be in an energy of saying, all right, I kind of know where I'm going to go with this, but I'm going to hear everybody out. The Queen of Swords is not like that. The Queen of Swords can be an energy that is very quick to judgment. Okay, you can think, sometimes you can think of the volatility of the Queen of Swords is similar to the volatility of the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, where she's constantly like, they step out of line, or they snicker in the wrong time, or they do anything that displeases that woman, and she's off with their heads. Off with their heads. No questions asked. Are you arguing with me? I told you to take his head off. Are you arguing? Off with your head. Off. You know what? Fuck it. All of you. All of your heads. All your heads coming off. But my queen, those are your servants. Off with your head too for arguing with me. You see, it's that kind of energy. So in terms of all of these people that you are interacting with and learning and growing from, and slowly but surely weaving your web to attract the right individual, okay, you're being a little bit overcritical in terms of, and maybe even a little bit impatient in terms of this process that you're going through of cultivating the ideal partner. Okay. Well, okay, I'm glad it's making sense then. I have so many screens in front of me right now. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm glad it's making sense. So that's all. This is a slow and steady process. Think about it. Think about it. An emperor energy is not cultivated overnight. And it may even be actually, you know what else I'm getting from this, Brina? I'm from the combination of the Knight of Pentacles to the Emperor. There might be an energy of you kind of helping shape somebody into that Emperor energy for you. Well, no, you don't have to make any promises, and you really don't have to be anything other than who you truly are. It's just a cautionary thing. It's like, don't try not to get overzealous, because then it's just going to cause frustration for you in the future. Okay. All right, cool. All right. You know what I can do about this bright ass fucking screen that's in front of me? I can turn the brightness down. Look at that. Oh my God, Eric, you are such a fucking genius. You're welcome, Brina. All right. Moving on down the line. Destiny, we are circling back to you. Destiny, are you still here with us? Yes, the floor is now closed, Michelle. So sorry. We're looking for Destiny. Destiny is next. You had to make some swift cuts lately, huh, Intuition Goddess? Yeah. I'm sorry, Michelle. Destiny. Where you at, girl? After Destiny, we have Sheila, then Aneema, then Jess, then I think that's it. Wait, no. There you are. All right, Destiny. So your question is, are you on the right path for you and your children? Is that correct? Let me get in here and let's just see. Let's just see. Hold on. Let me rework this here. That was 1. This one was 2, 3, 4, 6. Ooh, okay. I would love to have my own one-man show, Lorraine. That would be fantastic. Oh my God, are you kidding? All right, Destiny, and I will get into your email later, but your question is if you are on the right path for your life and your kids. Okay, so let's see, Destiny. Let's get into this for you. Are you on the right path for your life and your kids. Last shuffle here for Destiny. All right, Destiny. Well, let's see what we've got here for you. Boop. Okay. Overall energy, yes. Wow, 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 wow. We've got the Queen of Wands here. All right, Destiny. So what I feel like here is you're very passionate. You're very driven. You have the resources that you need to get the job done. And I'm going to go ahead and say yes. With this Queen of Wands energy, I feel like you are on the right path to get whatever it is you wish to get accomplished for you and your family. In regards to, okay, Destiny, I believe there's a little bit of a lag, so it's okay, don't worry about it. But in regards to, it doesn't mean that you need to be doing anything specific in order to reach your goals. No, I see them. Hold on. I see them. It's just that there's a little bit of a lag, I guess, between when I'm asking the question and I guess when you're seeing it and then the response returning back to me. But it's okay. I'm just going to continue. I'm going to move forward. I'm just going to give you what I'm channeling and hopefully, you know, the message will get across. But it's just, what I'm getting with this Queen of Wands energy for you, Destiny, is that it doesn't really matter what it is you do specifically. All that matters is that you are in this energy that is allowing you to get the job done. The Queen of Wands is driven, is passionate, is charismatic, social butterfly, knows exactly what it is that she wants, has no problem getting it, is magical, okay? She, in my opinion, the Queen of Wands energy is the physical embodiment of the law of attraction at work in terms of being a vibrational match to that which you desire and then allowing that to gravitate towards you, okay? Queen of Wands energy. Underneath the Queen of Wands, you do have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a very, very good energy for you, Destiny. I feel like you are actively creating a beautiful, beautiful future, not only for yourself, but for your children by remaining in this Queen of Wands energy and doing, I heard specifically, doing the hard work that is necessary to get, to even be in this vibration, to get what it is that you want. All right, Destiny, that's amazing. Let's see what else we have here for you. Wow. Oh, I know. Yo, I know that shit is right. All right, Destiny, check it out. Now, in the root of your situation, I'm not going to lie. In the root of the situation, you do have the devil. Okay. But with that said, you do have some other very good energies here. Ah, okay, Destiny. Well, that's where your children's father, that is where the devil energy is coming from. Not to say that he is the devil. I'm not trying to pass judgment on him. I'm sure you have your personal opinion and you are entitled to that. I am not trying to take that from you. What I'm saying is the devil is representing the challenge, the strife that you are faced with right now. The devil is representing the energies that are really making things difficult for you. It is causing you to question. It's quite literally the energy that is causing you to question whether or not you are on the right path. But your mind, with the Queen of Wands, is saying to this devil, is in direct opposition to this devil energy because your mind is set on success. You have, in your past energy, you have the 5 of Cups, which is this disappointment of your baby father or the father of your child leaving, departing on you guys, okay? In the center of the situation, however, you have you have the Empress. And the Empress is the energy of strong, divine wisdom. This is the understanding that is coming through, that is basically bubbling up within you from the depths of your soul, the depths of your being. Oh shoot, I gotta plug in my laptop. Holy shit. The high priestess energy is representing the spiritual universal wisdom and knowledge that is bubbling up from within the depths of your soul right now, that is giving you the wherewithal to continue in spite of this devil energy. That's giving you the wherewithal, the knowledge and the understanding, even if you don't really know where it's coming from, even if you are not completely conscious of it whenever it's having an influence on you, or why it would even have an influence on you, or like I said, why you would even know or be aware or just have this confidence in certain things. Okay, it's this high priestess energy, the influence of this high priestess energy, the wisdom that comes from life cycle after life cycle after life cycle, that is putting you in this Queen of Wands energy that is in direct opposition to the devil energy. With all of that said, Destiny, the energy that is in your, we'll say, forward focus is none other than the King of Wands. So you being in this abundant, magical, I can do this, we got this energy is setting you up to take the action with the King of Wands. Because the king, or the masculine, is the active, okay, is the one that goes and does the physical things, whereas the queen is the receptive. She sets the vibration and allows it to attract, or attracts it to her, allows it to flow to her. The king goes and gets it, does the thing, penetrates and does and makes and creates. You get what I'm saying? So now you are actively coming, you are filling both roles of mother and father, of masculine and feminine. Now, not to say that you do have both masculine and feminine energies within you, but at the same time, physically speaking, you are playing both roles here. So, are you on the right path? Yes, I would say so, because of this Wheel of Fortune energy. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. So you've got some Pisces and some Aries babies. Aw. At least in Western astrology. They could be Aquarius, Pisces in Eastern. Yes. Well, that is beautiful, Destiny. That is beautiful. Aw, I love that. Wait, March into April? Maybe you do have Aquarius. I don't know. Anyway, so there you have it, Destiny. I hope that was helpful. Okay, so next we have Sheila. Oh, Sheila. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, you guys. I promise. I swear. I'm so sorry. So we have Sheila, then we have Aneema, then we have Jess, then we have Carol Ann. My aloe plant is named Sheila. You can't see her right now, but you can see her, or him. I don't know. Is it a guy? It's a feminine energy. You can see her during morning coffee. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Hey, where's Sheila? Sheila, where you at, girl? Where you at? Eh? Ooh, actually, you know what? Before I do that, I need to go check on my sauce. Give me a second. I gotta check on my sauce. It's cooking. I gotta check on my sauce. Oh, that's you, Sandcam. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta take the sauce. I gotta check on the sauce. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta check on the sauce. I wish you guys could smell this right now. God, it's freaking delicious. I am so excited about this, you guys. Like, you have no idea. You have zero idea. I started it around like 3 o'clock. And I got everything in the pot and like cooking down by like, it was like, I don't know, 4:20, like right before 4:30. Actually, no, I was out of the shower by 4:30, maybe like 4:15, whatever. So anyway, I say all that to say, it's been stewing, y'all. This is gonna be so good. I am so excited. I cannot wait. I just can't. I just can't. It's just gonna be so delicious. I just can't wait. Checking the sauce, y'all. All right, cool. I'm constantly doing all kinds of shit, y'all. I am such a multitasker. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. Sand camp. I actually was kind of hearing it as like a Brooklyn accent. Who is it? Rosie Perez. Y'all know Rosie Perez? That sounded very Rosie Perez to me. But it could be Boston too. You can't have none. It's mine, Marshawn. It's mine. You can't have none. I'm kidding. Easy on the sauce. All right, y'all. So it's just gonna be that sauce. It's the sauce with some pastes, But I have to make gluten-free pasta or gluten-free pastes, some brown rice pastes, because I can't be having that with the glutens. I can't be having the glutens, y'all. It's ridiculous. All right. So, who's Sheila? You are next. Let's get to your question here. All right, so we have Sheila, then we have Aneema, then Jess, then Carol-Ann. Oh, perfect, perfect. Excellent, excellent, Sheila. I love it. I love it. All right, so your question. Why have you been ghosted? Well, that's an interesting question. Sheila, you are here with us, right? It's 7:17, y'all. I just looked at the clock and it's 7:17. And I got up this morning and I decided instead of doing yoga, I was just going to meditate. And I meditated. I sat on my bed and I meditated for a while. And by the time I got out of the meditation, I got up off my bed and I looked at my computer and it was 7:17. Yay. Sandcam, are you Sheila? Oh, Sheila. Okay, and that's you. Okay, hi. You're Sandra. Oh, sorry, Sandra. Oh, sorry, Sandra. Sheila. Hi, Sheila. Sheila. How you doing, boo? Yes, you are here. All right. So your question, I keep seeing 7:17 too a lot. Okay, so Sheila, excuse me. I'm not quite sure. You might want to do a little research on that. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I'm just like, whatever. It's cool. It's just another one of those numbers that's just stalking me. But you know what? It's fine, really. It's not creepy at all. All right, Sheila. So you want to know why you've been ghosted. Let's see. Ooh, one more shuffle, they say. All right. Somebody, I'm getting, okay. Sheila. I'm getting an energy. What I'm hearing a message is somebody wants to keep you, is trying to keep you in the dark. Obviously, you've been ghosted, but this feels very specific. It feels like someone doesn't want to tell you something, doesn't want you to find out about something. Ghosted is when you were in communication with someone, like you were talking with them, blah, 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 and things were going great. And then all of a sudden one day you hit them up and they just never respond. They literally disappear on you. The message that I'm getting, Sheila, is that there is something that someone is trying to keep out of your line of sight. I don't know why. Boop. You have the Hanged Man. And quite frankly, Sheila, what I'm getting from this Hanged Man energy is a question for you. Do you really want to be in this stuck, stagnant energy? Do you really want to be kept in the dark all the time? Or do you want to raise your vibration and align with people that are going to be truthful and honest with you? Does that make any sense at all yet, Sheila? I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Or not. Not. Okay, let's see what else we have here for you, Shay. Well, what? What? Okay, well, check it out. First card of overall energy here, you had the Hanged Man. And that is what prompted me to say to you, ask you that question. Do you really want to be kept in the dark forever? There's and okay, so if that question isn't the best way to put it for you to understand, to trigger whatever it needs to be, the light bulb, the enlightenment moment that needs to happen for you, the situation here is purely about a change in perspective with the Hanged Man, okay? Underneath the Hanged Man, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. And I'm getting an energy of building a foundation here, all right? So in terms of building a foundation, this is very similar to, it was Elizabeth. I'm getting a similar analogy of like having to, it's like almost trial and error, or having to kiss a bunch of frogs. It's about slowly but surely building the bricks of your foundation. And it feels like here, especially with that question that came out with the Hanged Man, do you want to remain kept in the dark forever? It feels like you're going through a process of elimination, of figuring out what pieces are going to fit in your foundation and what aren't. Sometimes that can be a struggle. Sometimes that can leave you feeling stuck or stagnant because you don't know what the next piece is. You don't know what the next move is. You don't know what you're supposed to do now, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, that all works itself out. Knight of Pentacles, okay? Oh, wait, it gets better. At the root of your situation, you have the Queen of Cups. You being this emotionally in tune, emotionally aware individual, very caring, very loving, very compassionate, nurturing, probably fairly empathic, okay? But also, the thing about the Queen of Cups is she can have some serious boundary issues, whether that be she's interjecting herself into situations in which she's not welcome, not wanted, or that are just straight up dangerous for her, or vice versa, allowing individuals into her life that are just going to take advantage of her, that are going to abuse her, that are going to, whatever. Okay. So what I feel like here, in terms of that question that I picked up on with the Hanged Man, do you want to remain in the dark forever? This seems to be a situation in which you need to set some stronger boundaries. Now, in the center of your reading, in the past, I guess you could look at it that way, you have the Ace of Pentacles, In the center, you have the Fool. And in the forward focus, you have strength. Okay. So it looks like you have been handed an opportunity to take a leap of faith in a new direction and to gain ownership of yourself and your desires with strength. Because the strength card is all about taming the beast within. Having the strength to say, I really do want a relationship, but if I have to twist and contort myself into some really unnatural ways just to have this relationship, which is definitely something that the Queen of Cups is unbalanced would do, then strength says, you know what? I don't want to contort myself that way. I don't need a relationship that bad. Does that make sense? That's the vibe I'm getting from this. What you think? There's probably a bit of a delay, but that's what I'm getting with this. So that is a look into what being ghosted. It's not necessarily why you've been ghosted. It's more a situation about what ghosting is supposed to help you work through. Well, damn. Oh, damn. IDEK, what does that mean? I mean, yeah, it's also about them, but you can't really do anything about that. Oh, you don't even know. Okay, I get it now. Kaitlyn. But that's kind of what we're talking about here. And I feel like, Sheila, I feel like what's happening is you're being, with that Ace of Pentacles, no, it's okay. With that Ace of Pentacles energy, it feels like you're being handed an opportunity to finally kind of like stand up for yourself. So in terms of this, like let's just take it at face value right now. This person ghosts you, right? And so instead of staying in the element of the Queen of Cups and being like, oh my God, I'm so sad. I feel so bad for myself. Why did they ghost me? Just come back. I'm not saying you're doing this. I'm being dramatic. But this is kind of like what the Queen of Cups can be like. And she's like, oh my God, just come back to me. I'll do anything that you want. Just come back to me. No. What strength is saying with the Fool, taking a leap of faith, and with the Fool here, taking a leap of faith with the Fool, moving in a new direction and starting something new. With strength, it's like, whoa, you ghosted me. So now you can kind of sit back and be like, damn, that was really immature. I guess you're not someone I need to have in my life. I don't need you. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from that. Because I feel like if this person were to come back, chances are good that you'd be able to take that they'd be able to weasel their way back in after ghosting you like that. You know what I mean? And this is about standing up for yourself. This is about fortifying yourself and not compromising just so that you can be in a relationship. Does that make sense? Bye, Casper. Boy, bye. I mean, Sandy's got a point. Well, I mean, that's kind of my job, but like at the same time, I'm trying to help. So there you go. I hope that helped, Sheila. I really hope that helped. All right, so next we have Aneema, then Jess, and then finally, okay, awesome. And then finally, Carol Ann. All right, so Aneema, exactly, know your value. Aneema, what is your question, my love? Let me see, did you put it in your thingy? In your thingy? Let me see, let me see, let me see here. Let me see if it's in the thingy. Did you put it in the thingy? You put it in the thingy. Did you put it in the thingy? Put it in the thingy. Ha, that's what he said. Sorry, guys, I had to. All right, well, you didn't put it in the thingy, so now what's your question, Aneema? Woo! You guys, you don't even know. This is when you know you've gotten to the point where you really are like your own best friend. I don't, and this is no offense to any of my real friends that are out there that may be watching. I love you guys, but I really don't need to hang out with people. I can literally sit in my room and entertain myself for hours. Oh no! Who's walking by, Jasmine? Oh, that's right. That's right. Same question as Nicole. Okay, give me a second because I don't remember what Nicole's question was. But okay, I got it, Aneema. So I'm gonna do that in a second. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. I'll find it. I remember now. You did mention that, and I totally forgot. I love this tribe too. I love you all. I love you all like fat kids love cake. And you know I'm a fat kid at heart, man. I love me some cake. So, you know it's rural. It's really rural. It's rural. Oh, that one, Aneema. Ugh. All right. We do love cake, Intuition Goddess. We sure as shit do. Well, wait, you know what, Sarita? I'm going to leave that one alone. You totally almost baited me into that with my dirty ass mind. I am leaving that alone. As soon as you unplug your headphones, it would happen that way, wouldn't it? All right, Aneema. Is love coming to you by the end of the year? Girl, you know better than to ask me some shit like that. But let's get you some energy towards what I'm hearing is Spirit wants to talk to you about what is blocking you from love. So we're going to talk about that. And I know you're busy, so you don't have to respond. If you want to, you're more than welcome to. But all right. Okay. 3 shuffles, they say. 2. I'm sorry. Sarita, your comment just flashed back into my head and I lost it for a second. Okay. Aneema, 1 more shuffle. All right. So what's blocking you in terms of love? What's blocking you in terms of love, Aneema? Let's see what we got here. Boop. Overall, yes, that's right. That's right. You're right, Aneema. I revamped it. So I'm revamping it for you. So here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. No, it was Elizabeth. Right. Okay. But all right. So Aneema, your overall energy, you're starting with the 5 of Swords. You're questioning it too much. You are way too focused on finding love. Now, stay with me, okay? Bear with me here, because I understand what you're going through, because you and I share that helpless romantic gene, right? And I feel like we even have a similar, Spirit is saying trajectory. I want to call it a similar conscious goal, but that goal is to find love, to find not just love, but like that ideal partnership, okay? That resonates the most with us, with who we are at the core of our being, okay? Also some sort of life partner. For me, I had to get out of the energy of just wanting it so bad, of being afraid to be alone, of not wanting to be alone. And that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here for you. That's kind of putting you into this self-sabotaging mode. And it's not about being alone. It's more like being on your own, being okay with not having a relationship. Like I'll even tell it to you this way. I have this feeling where I would love to have someone to share the holiday season with, right? Now that we're going into the holidays and we're going into Christmas time, and Christmas time in New York City is New York City is one of the best places to be during Christmas time, okay? Just aesthetically wise, and just to be able to have a partner to go and, you know, do all the sightseeing stuff with, that even though I'm native New Yorker, I still have never really done it. Like, you know, go ice skating in Rockefeller Center and see the tree, and, you know, just do all that kind of stuff, okay? I really would love to have that, and I would really love to have it this year. But I mean, as it currently looks, that's not going to happen this year, at least from my current point of view. Who knows? I could turn around and meet somebody tomorrow or next week or next month, and all of a sudden we're sharing that energy, okay? But in order for me to really allow that to happen, yes, it's hard, but don't even focus on friendships, Aneema. What you need to be focusing on is your relationship with yourself. Focus on loving you, and work on getting out of the energy of when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it coming? That's only pushing it further and further away. That's only making it more at a distance from you. It's only sabotaging yourself, okay? Underneath the 5 of Swords, you've got the 8 of Swords. Not the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, excuse me. And then underneath the 8 of Wands, you have the Fool, which wanted to come out, which at least wanted to be seen, okay? I really feel like when you get out of this 5 of Swords energy, bye, Alyssa. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later, okay? Once you get out of this 5 of Swords energy, yes, the self-defeating, the sabotaging, things are going to move very quickly. Very, very quickly. Excellent, Carla. I'm glad. Okay, good, Aneema. Good. That is the place to stay. Work on that. Yes? Let's see what else you get here. Oh! Okay. Okay. Beautiful. You've got some really beautiful energies here, Aneema. All right. I do want to start here. In the center of the reading, you do have the 2 of Swords. And yes, this is a bit of indecisiveness, but I feel like you're fighting this a little bit, but you have all these, except for the 5 of Swords, you have all these beautiful energies that are surrounding you. To the rear of you, or on one side of you, you have strength. On the other side of you, okay, on the other side of you, you have the Magician. And then at the root of the situation, you have Temperance. All right. So I feel like, yes, with this 2 of Swords energy, this does feel a little bit twofold. I feel like you are in the process of consciously trying not to think about it, or consciously trying not to see it in the same ways that you have in the past. And yet, at the same time, you're still being resistant to opening your mind to a new way of thinking about it because, and this is a paradox, I get it, but because you're putting more resistance into it by trying not to do a certain thing. So the more you push at not thinking about it a certain way or not seeing something a certain way or this, that, and the other, the more resistance you're putting into it. However, if you just allow yourself to slowly back away from these thoughts, from these feelings, from this way of perceiving it, if you slowly work your way, change the momentum is basically what Spirit is asking you to do. Change the momentum. Instead of putting more resistance and more momentum in focusing on what you don't want to see or what you don't want to view it as or how you do all that, instead start building momentum around just being in the manifestation mode, in the receptive mode to bring what it is that you want towards you. The root of your situation, you're going through a realchemization process. You're going through a balancing process. Does this make sense? Okay, good. Yes. Emotion is energy in motion. Sarita said it. So there you have it, Aneema. I do feel like things are probably going to move pretty quickly once you can get yourself in that real manifester mode, or not manifester mode, receptive mode. Okay. All right. Aneema, so there you have it. I hope that was helpful. Time is the healer of all wounds. Yes, so I only have two. I have Jess and then Carol Ann. Is Carol Ann? Yes, Carrie, you're still here. And then that's it for tonight. But I'm going to do this more. I'll most likely do this again next Wednesday if you guys are really enjoying it. I mean, I'm enjoying it. And thank you to everybody that's been here. That's been here since the beginning. Everyone that has tuned in so far. Excellent. I love you guys so much. And if you're having fun, if you're enjoying our session here and you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that like button. Oh, it's okay, Sandy. I'm only going away for a few more hours. Like, I'll be back first thing tomorrow morning with morning coffee. But I gotta like eat and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Then good. If it makes, excellent, Aneema. If it's making you happy, then focus on that. Focus on being happy. And that's what we were talking about in the Instagram live reading. Remember? Focus on being happy. Focus on the relationships that are balanced and reciprocal. And it does look like you have that with your core friend group. So actually, hi, Little Horn. Actually, Aneema, I would go ahead and dare say that your mind needs to catch up with your heart. We want our heart to be our guides here. We want our minds to be there to do the logical calculations and make sure everything is as it should be. But our hearts really need to be following our hearts need to be following or leading the way. My Instagram, George, is divine_conversations. The way you can also find it in the description box of this video here, but it's divine_conversations. You're welcome, George, and welcome. Thank you so much. All right, so Jess, you are next. Let's see what we've got for you. My dear. Then it's Kara, and then after that, I got some pasta to make. I got to make some pastes. Make some pastes for my sauce. The sauce. All right, Jess, what we got for you? All right, so what do... Oh, Lord. All right, so what do your guys want you to know now in terms of a major cycle having closed out? Well, it's all right. The sauce is fine. I mean, it's fine. What, do you want me to go check it? I'll check this. Good golly. All right, I'll check the sauce. I got to check the sauce. Woo! Don't forget your transmitter, Aaron. We're going to check the sauce, guys. We're checking it. We're checking on the sauce. Check. Ooh, you guys, it's that lovely, ooh, ouch. Ooh, that's hot. It's that lovely brick color. You know how when you cook down a sauce for a few hours and it turns to like this nice brick red? Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, ooh, ooh. And I can make some lasagna with this later on too. Oh, holy shit. I just got so excited. I love lasagna, y'all, but I'm turning this down. I don't want to turn it off yet because I want it to stay hot, number one. I mean, it's going to stay hot, but also when I'm done with it, at the very end, when I'm done with it, I'm going to turn, like when I'm done here, right before I start making starting the water to boil for the pasta, I'm going to turn the sauce off, and then I'm going to chop up some fresh organic basil and throw it in the sauce and let the heat that's in there bring out the flavor from the basil, and then I'll eat once the pasta is ready. Speaking of wine, I would like a glass of wine. I am so sorry, Jess. It is a veggie bolognese. So it's got ground turkey in it. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a glass so I can have some wine. It's got ground turkey in it and then a bunch of veggies. So normally I put red, yellow, and orange pepper, but the package that I had with the peppers, the yellow pepper wasn't so good. So I had to toss that, unfortunately. But then it also has, obviously, onion and garlic. I love putting mushroom in there. So there's cremini mushrooms in there. Is this the glass I want? Yes, because that's dirty. There's cremini mushrooms in there. And then I have some zucchini in it as well. You're welcome, Sunflower. Thank you for reminding me. This glass is for my wine that I haven't even finished my jarritos yet, but you know what? I want to pour some. So anyway, there's my sauce. And here's my wine. All right, so Jess, you're next. So, and then after that, we have Kara. So Jess, we're looking at, for you, what does Spirit want you to know now in terms of the changes in your life? Cheers to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me for happy hour. I talk to myself like that all the time, you guys. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, we can talk recipe right after I finish, actually. Stella brand wine. What's that? I don't know that. I love you guys so much. Okay, Jess, we're getting to you now. So what does Spirit want you to know after all these changes have happened for you? One last shuffle for you, Jess. All righty. Overall energy. Ooh. All right. Overall energy for you, Jess. 5 of Wands. But this, yes, you're right. You're right. You told me to brace myself here. But this is just the chaos around you in terms of the cycle closing out. This just feels like residual energy, Jess. That's all. It's almost an energy of you being in the eye of the storm, But then that would mean that you would still need to, well, you might actually be in the eye of the storm. So the cycle may have just closed out recently. Okay, last night, right. But now there's maybe a little more residual energy or aftermath that needs to work its way through. It's kind of what I'm getting here, especially if so say the door last night, you're saying the door closed last night, right? So now, okay, there's still a little bit, I guess, but that's technically how the eye of the storm would work, right? Because then you still got to pass through, and that last bit that you have to pass through, once you pass out of the eye of the storm, is like the worst part of the storm, right? Tends to be. And yet it feels, that's kind of the image that I'm getting, or the analogy that I'm getting, but it doesn't necessarily feel that way. It almost feels like it's already, for the most part, dissipated. There just may still be some residual chaos. Okay, all right. Underneath that, you have the Fool. Look at that. Okay, yes, fallout, absolutely. Fallout for sure. But then you have, but I heard that's falling in your favor, though. Does that make sense? I heard that the fallout that may come of this is actually benefiting you in some way, or you're coming out on top, you're rising above. Yes, okay. And then you have the Fool here. All right, so let's see what else you have. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, girl. Hi, Grand Madame. Okay. Shit. Shoot. Look at you. All right. So let's start here. What's making you so well suited here is the spiritual work that you've been doing. 4 of Wands. In the center of I just realized my mic went out. Yep. I don't know why that happened. Stand by. Is it? It's working? All right, I'm gonna, yeah, ish, yeah. Ish. Give me a second here. Tech break, hold on, we're just. Okay. That should be better. Yeah, my batteries needed to be changed in the transmitter. Hi, Claudia. Okay, we're back, Jess. I just had to change the battery. So what I was saying was, the reason why you are metaphors. Well, the reason why you are basically rising above or coming out on top of whatever situation that you're going through is because you have this 4 of Wands energy. You have this solid spiritual foundation. You have the fortification to keep yourself grounded and balanced throughout the chaos. Aww. I love you too, Sunflower. In your current energy, you have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is representing the energy of this new start. with the Fool here also, right? In the forefront or in the future focus, the future looking and the forward looking energies, you have Temperance. Okay, greater balance, greater understanding. I'm hearing greater control of your life, greater control of your finances. Is that what this Ace of Pentacles also represents here too? Because I literally just heard that greater control of your finances is going to come out of this realchemization period. And at the root of the situation, the Sun. Everything is turning out in your favor right now. Oh, I love you too, Jackie. I'm so glad it. Yes! Well, then I will drink to that, my friend. A cheers. Or as we used to say here on Happy Hour, churros to you. I will take that. Oh, does it really? Are there bells involved? Are we or is there a new home, a new space? Is there a new home involved? And by bells, I meant wedding bells, because you know the Four of Wands can be wedding. But if we're dealing with fallout, well, either way, whatever the Four of Wands is for you, Jess, you don't have to tell us. But whatever it is for you, everything is really moving in your favor. And you should, I'm hearing you should be very proud of yourself for standing up, for being such a pillar of strength and weathering the storm. That's what I'm feeling. So there you have it, Jess. I hope that was helpful for you. Where did everybody go? Oh, cool. There you are. Okay, awesome. Okay, so last but not least, Kara. Are you still here? Where did I feel like there's some sort of like lag or something on the stream because it's like it just went silent all of a sudden. Where did everybody go? Where are you? I am so extra like guac. Yes. No, really, where did everybody go? What happened? Are y'all still here? Is it hello? Is anyone alive? Okay, I don't know if you guys are typing or anything, but nothing is showing up in the chat. So that's why I'm kind of like a little nervous here. Hold on. Yeah, literally nothing is showing up on the chat right now. Okay, I'm watching myself. Okay. Oh, there we go. See, now it's all coming through. Oh, there we go. See, now it's all coming through. Literally, it's all just. Oh my God, this is a whole backlog of. I can hear myself. It's so cool. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not seeing any of the chat on the screen that I've been working with, but it's all here. But it's all, and I'm watching myself now on my desk. It's so cool. This is so weird. Okay, but okay. Yeah, there was an echo because I had to mute my the other screen that I'm watching this on, but now I can see all of. Oh, Jess. The eye of the storm. Did I get through that analogy? Did you understand what I was saying there? Do you need me to like re-enter, get into that again, or do you understand what I was trying to get at there? Hi, Michelle. Yes. Okay. So what I was saying about your whole field is in the eye of the storm. Okay. No, there really is. I mean, there really wasn't much more that I was getting from that. It's more an energy of like I don't know if it's exactly if the eye of the being in the eye of the storm is the right analogy, because it feels like most of what has happened or most of what you're going through right now has dissipated. Because when I think of being in the eye of the storm, I think of the storm shifting and you now re-entering it, but now you're entering back into the worst aspect of it. Do you know what I mean? Like you're in the tail end where those winds are super strong, like a hurricane type situation. Yeah, it feels really, it's strange. So that's all. That's really all that I was getting. So okay, there you have it. Yeah, something's going on with the live stream. See, now all of the chat stuff is coming through on the original screen that I was using. It must be the energy. All right, so Kara, are you still here? Because I wanna bring this to a close before more weird stuff happens. Yeah, I'm having a headache. It might be the wine. I don't think it's the wine though, because I had a headache before. Yeah, this 1010 portal, y'all. It's a big one. Aluna Ash put out a video about it, I think, didn't she? There's an echo. There shouldn't be an echo. There shouldn't be an echo from me. I have it muted. Anyway, Kara, are you still with us? Oh, okay. You know what? I have to stop watching this because this is so far behind. So, Kara, there you are. You just saw something run behind me? Great. Now you've got me paranoid. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, thanks, Sandy. Thanks, Sandy. That's so funny. Okay. Although I wouldn't be surprised, but now I am really actually kind of nervous. But anyway, it's fine. I'll survive. There's been shit running around me my whole life. I don't give a flying fuck. Okay, here we go. Kara, give me a second. Let me get back into my situation here, and then we'll see what your question is, okay? Okay, so first of all, Kara, the first thing I'm getting is whatever it is that you are feeling inspired to shift within your home, within your environment, that is all part of the shift that you're feeling coming. Does that make sense? It's almost as if you're preparing for a deep energetic shift. that many of us are going through. Okay, so that you are par for the course, honey. Okay. Does that make sense? Tourmaline. Well, it's here. All right. Okay, excellent. So let me. Well, now if you feel like the home is holding it back, it may be. Hi, Bear. Okay, I've got it. I've got my tourmaline right here. If you feel like the home is holding it back, then you're going. Then whatever it is you're doing to shift things in your home is what's going to help. Okay. All right. So, well, I can only hold it for so long, you guys. I have cards to shuffle, but we'll be okay. You don't have. It's okay. Thank you. I appreciate the concern. All right. So, Kara, let's get into this for you here. What is it that you need to know right now? What's in terms of this shift that's coming through here? Oh my God. Okay. That's coming here for you. I gotta focus on what I'm doing. So instead of yelling at me about it, why don't you like put some force fields around or some shit like that? All right, Kara. All right, I gotta focus here. One more shuffle. All right. Okay, here we go. Boop. All right, Kara. Overall energy here. The 10 of Wands. All right, so the burdens. You're in the process of shifting out of the burdens. Okay. You're clearing, and what I'm getting with this, Kara, is that you're clearing away the vines and all of the things that would stand in the way of this shift that's coming in. This new energy that's like it's ushering its way into your life here. 4 of Swords. Great. So rest, meditation, change in perspective. This is also you could also see this as a type of preparing energy, because with the 4 of Swords, like the story of the 4 of Swords is like everybody's in battle, and then you basically take a temporary truce and you go to your respective corners and you rest, you heal, you regroup, you figure out what your plan of action is going back into the battle. All right. So that's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here with the 4 of Swords for you in terms of preparing for this shift. Okay. There are a lot of burdensome energies. And in order to clear these energies away, you're going to need either a rest, a break, or a combination of those with also a change in perspective. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. Woo, yep. Whoa. Whoa. All right, look, Kara. There's that officially the change in perspective, the Hanged Man. And this is at the root of the situation for you, okay? And I do see, just like some other readers out there, yeah, it's hard to get started. I understand. But I do see the 4 of Swords as a minor arcana version of the Hanged Man. And so you have the official card of change in perspective, deep, strong change in perspective at the root of the situation for you. There are this is a lot of very good energy, but it's very intense. Don't get me wrong. It is very intense. In the past, or what's right behind you, what maybe like you can say pushing you forward here is justice. A sense of justice is what I'm picking up on here. A desire for stronger justice in your life or in the circumstance, whatnot, whatever. In the center of the situation, you have the King of Swords, which is the judge, right? Which is objectivity, which is truthfulness, honesty, fairness, which is seeing a situation as it truly is, seeing it from all different angles, as many different perspectives as you can, to get a good picture of what it is you're looking at, to see something for what it truly is, and then to make a decision of it. Moving forward, judgment, ascension, rising above, a new level, right? I'm seeing judgment as the putting in action, putting what the King of Swords and Justice energies decide upon into action. That's what I'm seeing judgment as. A raise in vibration, a higher calling, a higher understanding is what I just heard. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. So the fact that you had the bats come forward and now you're bringing this question to me, and there's the change in perspective. Don't rush yourself, Kara. The King of Swords energy is not an energy that rushes to judgment. The King of Swords is someone, or is an energy that works through the problem diligently, but tries to see it from as many angles as possible. Okay, so you don't have to rush this. Allow yourself to take the time to cultivate the change in perspective that's going to help you make some sort of diplomatic decision and rise above in some way. Okay? Does that make sense? My nose is red because it's so itchy. What do we think here, kids? That's mainly your ego, Kara. Well, don't procrastinate, but also like give yourself time to really work through the issue. Okay. Oh, you just found a lost nug. All right, Zephyr. I know that's right. All right, so there you have it. I hope that was helpful for you, Cancer. Cancer? No, Kara. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. Whoa. You're a Cancer sun? I didn't even see, I said Cancer before I even saw that text right there. I totally said that before you. Whoa. Ah! You did? Oh, well, thank you, Jess. Of course you can. Just set the intention. Now, Kaitlyn, in terms of that, you can. Wow. Well, thank you, Jess. But Kaitlyn, I would absolutely recommend that if you would like to do that, you set the intention to have that energy of protection available to whomever that you are sending it to, but also set it with the intention to allow them to accept it if they choose to, as to not try and circumvent their own free will. That's all that I would say in terms of that, Kaitlyn. But if you do want to send protective energies to people, no, it's not meddling if you intend that they are able to accept that protection or not. Then you can leave that up to like their higher self to decide. You know what I mean? You're a Cancer sun and moon, Kara. That's amazing. All right, kids. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna go finish making dinner now. I'm going to go finish making dinner. I am so excited about my sauce. It's gonna be some good sauce. Oh, so the recipe for the sauce, I'll just tell you. I think I was thinking about this, and I think I stole this not this stole, but I took the method. I think it was from Lydia Bastianich. I can't remember. I was thinking about it yesterday, and I can't be whatever. But what I do is I take my mushrooms, I take a damp paper towel and I wipe the dirt off of it. Do not run your mushrooms under water. Just take a damp towel, like paper towel or something, and just wipe it clean. Chop them up, throw them in a big sauce pot with some butter, lots of butter, some butter, lots of butter, and let them start to brown. While that's happening, I dice up some onion, just one onion. And then once the mushrooms are starting to brown, then I throw the onion in there. White onion, you can use a yellow onion, you can use a red onion, whichever you prefer. And then I let that start to brown, and then I chop up my garlic and I throw that in there. And then if I'm making a bolognese, I take the meat. Once I don't let the garlic sit in for very long. I don't want it to burn, just until it's just becoming fragrant. And then I throw the meat in there. I let that brown. And then while that's all happening, while the onions are cooking down and the meat is browning, I chop up my other vegetables. Then once the meat is done browning, I throw in a bunch of red wine and I let it reduce a little. And then I throw in my vegetables and I put my sauce on top of that. I get two of the big cans of diced organic tomatoes. You can get whole big tomatoes and just like crush them before you throw them in. Whatever. But I do get two of the big cans because I like to make a good amount of sauce. And I throw that in there and then I just let it cook down. I haven't put any salt in it yet because I normally save that I put Pecorino Romano cheese. I love Pecorino Romano cheese. I throw that in there at the very end with the chopped basil. But I let it cook for a few hours. Yes, Zephyr, I actually do, because as the onions are cooking down, that's when I chop my garlic. And so then there's usually time. I let it sit for a little bit. Ooh, at least 15 minutes. All right, well then that's a prep situation then. I mean, I didn't let it sit for 15 minutes. I let it sit for maybe like 5, but okay. All right, I'll try that next time. So that'll be what I do. I'll chop up the garlic first, let that sit. And then also that primes your cutting board and your knife to like have some nice garlic transfer. Ooh, on everything that you chop up. Yes. Okay, good. You're welcome. Try it out. Let me know how it works. That's what I do all the time now. I love that recipe. That's like my staple. I try to make that like once a week just because it makes a big amount. Like it's just for me, like I'm the only one eating it at this point. So I have like tonight's serving and then I'll probably have like 2 more servings. So I can make a lasagna one night or I can just, and I freeze it. I put it in like containers and I throw it in the freezer and I let it sit until I'm ready. And then it doesn't even take long to thaw out either. All right, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you in the morning for morning coffee. Yes? Mwah! Bye. I love you all so much. And I'll see you later.